letting you pass the guard, the person will bring their legs up. Okay? So, kind of like skipping the closed guard end of it right now, assuming we're already training, we're already grappling, I end up in his open guard. So in this position where I'm standing on my feet already, he's already on his back. It's very important what I do with my hands and what I do with my feet. If I approach his guard too casually and I kind of step forward, I'm giving him a lot to work with right now, right? So if I just walk towards him, and one, I give him my ankle to grab, two, I give him my knee to hook inside, and already, especially if he's able to make grips on me, I find myself fighting out of a bad position instead of moving forward with my guard pass, right? So what I want to do right off the bat is not give him anything, okay? So I want to keep my legs back, and I want to keep my elbows in, and my sleeves kind of short. If I have like a really baggy gi on that day, I'll kind of like choke up on my sleeves a little bit, right? Don't give the guy free grips so that they can start putting you in the spider guard or whatever, right? Now when I grab the pants, a lot of the times when I see people grab the pants, they just kind of grab whatever they can grab. You don't want to really hold the outside of the pants when you hold the pants. It's too easy for him to step in the biceps like this, okay? So if I just grab the pants, he steps, and now if he makes grips on my sleeves, same problem. I find myself fighting out of a bad position, which in this case is the spider guard, okay? So when I grab, I shorten my sleeves. I want to grab inside his knees, okay? Inside grips on the knees. I can hold palm forward like this and kind of hook my fingers, which I like to do. You can also hold kind of thumbs facing down and then sort of shrink your elbows in like this. So this way, if he tries to put me in the spider guard, it's very tough for him to step on my biceps. So I don't want him to be able to do this. I want to keep my arms always kind of inside, always shielding his legs. And in this case, I'm going to keep both my feet back. Same reason, right? If I step forward, he grabs my ankle, now I'm fighting out of a bad position. So I keep my legs back. Now, with this pass, they call it a Toriano pass or a bullfighter pass. There's two main ways to do it. One is very quick, very mobile, very like using my speed. So maybe I'm a smaller person going against someone much bigger. It's better for me to use my speed against them, right? Or you can be very like pressure filled. You can smash into the guy first and put a lot of weight on them and make them bear your weight the entire time until the guard pass happens, which is probably better for a slightly bigger person against a smaller person, right? If I'm doing the first variation, then all I'm going to do, I'll show you guys what the pass looks like. Actually, let's slide back a little bit. I'll show you what the pass looks like first, and we'll break it down. So I go here, elbows in, keep my feet back. I'm going to fake one way. I'm going to fake with my body, almost showing him that I want to start running around his legs this way. I'm going to do a quick fake, and then I'm going to change directions, okay? And when I change directions, I'm not so much moving Max as I am moving myself and then just using my arms to stiff arm his legs. See that? So I'm more just keeping him where he is, not so much moving him around, because again, his legs are stronger than my arms, right? But once I get myself to this position where I'm basically perpendicular, now I'm going to drop down with my shoulder. What I'm aiming for is to put my ear on his far hip, okay? Put my ear on his far hip. Boom, here, okay? My knees are off the ground, toes are active, and I'm keeping his legs shoved down the whole time. I never let go of the grips. So that's the other thing I see a lot of people do is they let go of the grips and start trying to go to side control, and the knee comes right through, right? So I have to keep my grips, 1 and 2. I'm actually going to turn this a little bit so you can see this next step. Ear to hip, knees off the ground, stiff arming the legs away. I don't want this leg to really come over my head or anything, so I'm keeping it away. I don't want this one to come between us, so I'm keeping it away. All my weight's on him. And now when I'm ready to pass, I'm going to exchange my grips first. 1 and then 2. Once I have his collar up here, I can use my knee to block his hip, and now I can let go of the pants altogether. Start climbing up to side control. So the biggest mistake ever is when we get to this position here, and we let go of everything we just did and try to grab the person. That's when they shrimp away, that's when they roll away, that's when they push us away, all that stuff happens. So keeping the grips, not letting one go until we've already replaced it. Very important concept in jiu-jitsu in general, right? So we're here, open guard position. My arms are inside, elbows tight, keep my legs back, especially if he's reaching for my feet, keep my legs away, okay? Always moving. Now I'm going to fake one way, go the other. So I fake like I'm going to run to my left side, and then I quickly move my body to the right, already straightening my arms as I drop. Boom. All my weight on him. Ear to hip, ear to hip. Okay? And now from here, try to bring this leg in next. Keep the stiff arm. Try to bring this leg in or over. Keep the stiff arm. Try to shrink away a little bit. Follow, follow, follow. Okay? And now from here, I'm exchanging my grips. I let go of the far leg, control the near leg. Now I can let go with this hand and come under to get to his collar. Okay? And then once I get to the collar, look, my knee comes in, blocks the hip, my elbow can come over, and now we're basically in side control. Okay? So the one big mistake people make is letting go too soon. The other big mistake is this. When they let go here, they tend to bring this arm over and try to hug. Okay? But if I bring this arm over, he's likely going to push my elbow away, create space, and shrink away. Right? So as soon as I let go, I exchange the grip, my elbow slams through like I'm doing like a karate punch, the tail end of a karate punch this way, right? So I'm bringing my elbow through, boom, here, exchange the grip, elbow the guy's arm off your hip, and then get to the collar. Okay? My knee blocks. I can stay here if I want. I usually like to take this hand out and block the hip, or I like to throw this arm over.